I'm Damien, and welcome to the Meet Damien channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about Bitcoin, the Bitcoin ETF inflows, why are we still trading near $70,000 for Bitcoin, and some Bitcoin news about a miner that got approached by a few big banks out there that want to buy Bitcoin off of them, off of their Bitcoin mining operations, and why that could indicate that there's a shortage going on in the Bitcoin markets, and there's going to be a shortage in the cryptocurrency exchanges for Bitcoin. And then we're going to take a look at the charts as well. So let's sit tight and let's go ahead and get started with this Twitter post from James Butterfill. Okay, and James Butterfill here shows that the cumulative inflows for Bitcoin have gone up over the past few months here, going into 2024. But you can see that we've been stagnating and trading sideways. We're not getting any outflow or inflow. It's pretty much staying near 12,000 US 12,000, well, roughly about $12 billion. Okay, so we're still here at $12 billion for the amount of money that's in the Bitcoin ETFs right now. And if we go down further here, this is coming from BitMEX Research. We can see, some of the inflows. The most recent inflow for the Bitcoin ETF here for April 10th, 2024, we had about $123.7 million go in to Bitcoin that day. Okay, and if we scroll down a little further, you can see there's April 10th, and the cumulative number here is about $123.7 million with Bitcoin. But you'll notice here that on April 10th, there wasn't really much Bitcoin being bought or sold. A lot of these Bitcoin ETFs here didn't do anything with Bitcoin. Okay, and one of the biggest buyers, which would be BlackRock over here, IBIT, and also Fidelity, okay, where they've been buying like 500 million, 600 million, $400 million worth of Bitcoin. You can see that they only bought on April 10th. BlackRock only did 33 million, and Fidelity only did $76 million that day. And then one of the biggest sellers, which has been Grayscale, the GBTC, Grayscale Bitcoin ETF fund, which has been selling about $500-600 million roughly almost every day. It's $300 million. They only sold $17 million on April 10th, 2024. That's a little head scratcher. Some people might say that, Bitcoin is at a price level where the price is, we don't know whether we should be selling or buying our Bitcoin, because it has gone up really far and really fast over the last few months here. So the buyers are a little bit wary, but also the sellers, they're not sure if they want to be selling their Bitcoin either, because we got the Bitcoin halving coming up around like April 19th, April 20th of this year. So no one really wants to sell their Bitcoin either. So it's kind of like we're in no man's land right now. Also, April 10th was the CPI report. Investors probably took that news of inflation not really coming down, and they're still digesting that news. So they're not really sure if they should be buying or selling their Bitcoin at this point. So we have that going on in the Bitcoin ETF world. But if you were to ask me on my opinion here, I think they can't even find Bitcoin if they even wanted to buy Bitcoin, because I'll show you this news article here that shows that a Bitcoin miner actually got approached. Okay, there's a miner that says that a Wall Street bank that wants to buy his Bitcoin, it's a sign that supply shortages are coming. Okay, this is coming from DL News. Okay, DL News has an article here that came out on April 4th, And they're saying that the success of the Bitcoin spot ETFs created a Bitcoin shortage, and that the Bitcoin mining company Hut 8 was contacted directly by Wall Street banks that are interested in acquiring some of its Bitcoin, with the upcoming halving will likely exacerbate the supply issues. Okay, and they go on to say that Hut 8, which is one of the largest publicly traded Bitcoin mining companies in the US, they said that major banks recently contacted the firm to buy Bitcoin directly from the miner themselves. Okay. The Bitcoin ETFs that were launched on January 11th of 2024, they have seen over about $12 billion in inflows, which we mentioned earlier in this video. In other words, more than 200,000 Bitcoin have been vacuumed up by the ETF issuers and converted into shares. This sudden demand created a shortage of Bitcoin on centralized exchanges, forcing some banking institutions to contact at least one Bitcoin mining company to try to acquire the Bitcoin that is in the miners' holdings. Okay, and you'll see these are the Bitcoin ETFs that have been trying to buy up Bitcoin. So those are the top ones. But Hut 8 is the one that says that with their market capitalization being at about $1.2 billion, okay, they were contacted because of their enormous Bitcoin holdings that they have. So they've been mining Bitcoin. They have a lot of Bitcoin. They have about roughly $600 million in Bitcoin. And that makes them a likely target for some of these banks that want to get a hold of Bitcoin, okay? So some of these banks, they have given up on trying to buy Bitcoin off the exchanges. And now they're going directly to the miners to see if the miners themselves will give them Bitcoin at these prices. But, with the supply of Bitcoin being cut in half, right, from 900 Bitcoin down to 450 Bitcoin, that's going to put pressure on supply. And with the increase in demand, it's going to cause a double whammy in terms of pushing the Bitcoin price up. So be ready, guys, for April 19th. That's when the Bitcoin halving is coming up, okay? April 19th. Some say April 20th, 420. But we could see the price of Bitcoin shoot up in the next few weeks here, okay? And now let's just take a look at the Bitcoin price chart here. This is coming off of the Coinbase exchange. We can see that Bitcoin is trading currently at $70,421, okay? And we have this blue moving average line here. That is the 20-day simple moving average. That is currently at 64,002. Well, I'm sorry, not 64,000. It's actually for this last trading day here, it's at $68,400. Okay, so if we stay above that moving average line here, and also with this symmetrical triangle here, okay. All right, this symmetrical triangle indicating that investors are not sure whether they should be buying or selling, longing or shorting Bitcoin, because we're breaking up to the upside of this supply line here, and we're staying above this blue moving average. I mean, we could see Bitcoin price going a lot higher than $70,000 here, guys. What I like to do when I measure these symmetrical triangles here, I'll go here and click on the info line here. Let's see. We got info, okay. If we measure the top of the triangle to the bottom of the triangle right here, okay, and then we move this over to where the breakout has occurred, right over here, we can get an idea as to how high Bitcoin could possibly go. And we're looking at roughly $83,000 Bitcoin price if this plays out, if this breakout, which we're getting right now currently, if that breakout continues on, we could see $83,000 Bitcoin probably sometime in May, maybe the end of April here after the halving. And I believe, just looking at the RSI here, the RSI was overheated back in February, the end of February, going into March, the middle of March. But we cooled down. Right now, the RSI is chilling at about 53. Okay, so with the RSI cooled down here, we have room to run for Bitcoin to be overbought again. And that might happen like at $80,000 here, guys. So lots of good news coming here for Bitcoin. We could possibly see $80,000 Bitcoin soon here, guys. Yeah, we can see the price explode. And that has been, another video here on the Meet Damien channel about the Bitcoin price. And I look forward to doing more videos like this. Go ahead, guys, and click the like button if you like this video. And if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe. So that way you can see more videos like this on your YouTube feed about Bitcoin. Okay, guys, take care.